The phone rang at 3:04 a.m. Her voice trembled. "Daddy, the man in my room is here again. He's smiling." I was out of bed before she finished. The drive back from work blurred into a smear of streetlights and blacktop. My daughter's window was lit, pale blue against the night. Inside her room she sat curled on the bed, clutching her stuffed bear. Her eyes were huge, wet, frantic. "He's in the closet," she whispered. I opened it. Empty. The smell of lavender detergent and dust. Nothing else. I sat beside her. My hand on her shoulder felt like paper. "You're safe," I said. The lie tasted metallic. Then I heard it. A sound that didn't belong. Crawling. Under the bed. Slow. Wet. Like someone dragging a hand across wood. I bent down, heart hammering. Nothing but shadows. My own reflection in the glossy floorboards stared back, warped. She gripped my arm. "He comes when Mommy's not here," she whispered. The words hit me like a code, a key to a door I'd refused to open. My wife worked nights now, long hours, new clothes, new perfume. She stopped answering my calls after midnight. She said it was overtime, but she always came home glowing. I started piecing things together. My daughter's sudden nightmares, the locked closet, the new family friend she mentioned only once, then denied. I kissed her forehead, tucked her in, walked out calm, but inside something shifted, like a trap snapping shut. Days blurred, nights became surveillance. I installed a small camera in her room, another in the hallway, not for ghosts, for evidence. I scanned my wife's phone records, strange numbers at 2 a.m., hotel receipts hidden in email drafts. I watched the footage alone at night, mostly still frames, my daughter sleeping, the curtains breathing, but sometimes shadows, movement near the closet door, a figure too quick to identify. I slowed the video frame by frame. Male, broad shoulders, a hand brushing her hair. My pulse slowed instead of spiking. The cold came back. I knew that outline. It wasn't a stranger. It was her new business partner, the one she swore I'd never met. The man under my roof. The man under my daughter's bed. I gathered the evidence the way I used to assemble intel overseas, methodically, without mercy. A week later, my wife left for her shift. The man arrived 20 minutes later. He walked through my front door with a key, straight to my daughter's room. I stood in the hallway, invisible, recording everything. He whispered things as he tucked her in, soft, manipulative. My daughter lay stiff, eyes wide. I didn't move, not yet. Later that night, I confronted my wife with the footage. No shouting, no theatrics. Just a phone screen slid across the table. She watched herself reflected in the glass as the man entered our daughter's room. Her face drained to ash. "It's not what you think," she whispered. I stared. "It's exactly what I think." I didn't call the police. I didn't throw punches. Those would have given her control, made me reactive, weak. Instead, I printed the footage, the phone records, the hotel bills, copies to child services, her employer, his wife, copies to his commanding officer, because yes, he wore a badge. Then I waited. By the end of the week, his career was gone, her job suspended, investigations opened, restraining orders filed, frozen accounts. Their names turned to poison in search engines overnight. No screaming, no scene, just silence and consequences. When she called me sobbing, begging to explain, I let the call ring out. When he showed up at my door, I left him standing in the rain, watching the lights go dark. They had built their secret world on shadows. I had switched on the lights. Now the house is quiet. My daughter sleeps without trembling. The cameras are gone, the locks replaced. I walk through the empty rooms at night, touching the walls like I'm memorizing them. It still smells of betrayal, but less each day. I don't dream of revenge anymore. I already lived it. And I didn't need blood to do it. She tried to call again tonight, left a voicemail, a broken sound, like static. I didn't listen to the end, deleted it. My daughter stirred in her sleep, murmured my name. The room felt lighter. I stood in the doorway, watching the slow rise and fall of her breathing. My hands were steady, my heartbeat quiet. I had taken back control. The monster under the bed was real, and now it was gone.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.